Hello there friends, and welcome back for another mod review. Today I have two mods to review for you guys. First up we have the Claas Jaguar 1400 Grass Harvester, version 2.0.0.1. And secondly we have the Lizard Ground Modification Roller, version 1.0.0.5. So what we're going to do, guys, we're going to take a little walk around, take a look at these, test out a few things. We're going to go over the shop and check out some of the specs, and then we're going to take them out on the field and test them out and see how they perform. So, first up, we have the Claas Cougar. And I didn't mean to get in that just there, but I meant to go down. Like I said, the Claas Cougar 1400 Grass Harvester. The file size is 18.8 megabytes. The power is unlisted, unfortunately. Price in the shop is $75,000 with a $100 a day maintenance fee. The work width is 14 meters and has a max speed of 52 kilometers an hour and a work speed of 25 kilometers an hour. So there is three different things I have to tell you about this straight up that I wasn't too keen on, but I mean, you can still use this and it won't be a big problem. There is no lights on this mod, even though you can see them in the front there. There is no lights. The only lighting you have is your beacons. You don't have signal lights or hazards or anything like that. So secondly, let's see here. It has no narrowed pickup, which means there's 5 mowers attached to this, just like the Big Crone M500. And but that one put it all in one path behind it, so it was easy to pick it up. This doesn't do that, so you're going to have to use a windrower or something like that. So, you know what I mean? It's a little problem, but it's nothing that's... it's funny, too, because there's lights all around this. Yeah, it's a little unfortunate. But yeah, it's nothing you can get used to. And the last thing is what some people aren't going to like, but the controls are all backwards. S is forward, W is backwards, A is right, and D is left. So everything is reversed, especially when you have this thing up and running, because I think right now it'll drive, when you press forward, it'll go forward, but it's kind of weird because the cab, see, it's facing the back right now. That's actually the back of it. But that's the way it travels down the road. And when you lower the implement on this, that whole cab's going to turn around and face the other way. So you're facing your mowers, basically. So, let's take a little walk around. Very nice looking mod, I have to say. It's nice to have a little variety, you know what I mean? Because everybody pretty much uses the big M500 for grass harvesting if they want it done fast and they have big fields ahead of them. We'll jump on inside and take a little look at some of the features here. So I will bring up my toolbox in the top left hand corner. As you can see, X is to unfold it. We'll do that right now. Check out that animation. So you can see the cab turning around. So basically that looks like the front, but it's actually the back. So it's a little confusing, but I mean you can get used to it fairly quick. 5 mowers, and yes, the spread is going to be as wide as that, and like I said, it has a 14-meter work width. So like I said, the lights don't work. I'm pressing the lights right now and nothing's happening, but the beacons work. We got some beacons down on the front header there, or the front mower, and the signal lights and hazards don't work. So you will have to do your mowing in the daytime if you're gonna use this during the daylight hours. So let's take a look inside the cab. Not the best looking interior, but it'll pass. Not too bad in my books, in my opinion. Not too bad at all. Okay, and the horn works. Got a big old loud horn on it. So, let us continue on with the next mod. So, this looks like your basic chaff roller, but what it is, it's modified to change the ground texture. Now, I'll go over that more. It's easier to show you than to explain it. But, I had problems finding this in the shop, and the reason is because it takes the one that's already in the game and it modifies it to, like I said, change the ground textures. But I was looking all over the place because you know how all your mods, it says mod in red underneath it. This one doesn't, so it takes a little getting used to. It's good that I mentioned that so you won't get confused, and it'll be in the miscellaneous section. So, like I said, this is the Lizard Ground Modification Roller version 1.0.0.5. File size is 23 megabytes with a $4,900 a day sorry, the price is $4,900 and the daily maintenance fee is $5. Work width is 3 meters. And this is upgraded from the last version. It supports 4x maps, lots of fixes and error corrections, and the ground sounds are accurate. Like all the different things you can put down, like asphalt, grass, sand, it'll sound like you're driving on that when you actually drive over it. But like I said, it'll be easier to explain once I test it out. So you can choose from 18 different ground types, and you can select if you want the grass removed or not. The required power is 29 kilowatts and 40 horsepower, and this is multicolor. So I do believe that's about it. That is a direct download from ModHub as well, so that's always a good thing to know. And like I said, we'll go over the shop. So the roller will be in the miscellaneous section, and like I said, see, it doesn't say mod under here. That's what threw me off, but that's it right there. Double click on it, you can change the color. Right now it's $4,900. It'll cost you an extra $500 to paint it a different color, and everything is right there. 3 meter work width. So let's move on to the grass harvester, which will be under your mowers. Right at the end here, beside the Chrome, Claas Cougar. You click on that. You cannot choose any options with this, unfortunately. You just got to take it as is, and you'll notice that the work or the horsepower is not listed. So it's pretty powerful, and you can't attach a loading wagon to this. I tried. You can't attach anything to it. So let us go and test these out. So you can hear it there, you can hear what the engine sounds like. Now I'm facing backwards. This is the way you're going to be driving around. But when you get it going, you're going to be going this way. That whole cab will spin around once you lower your implement. So we'll do that right now. X. Now X will unfold it. You don't have to lower your implement, by the way. There's no V button to lower it. It's already down. As soon as you unfold it, it's ready to be put to work by pressing the B button. So you've seen the whole cab turned around there. We're going to turn on the beacons. We're going to fire up the mowers. And we're going to get to work. So, like I said, you got to press down to go forward. Left is right, right is left. And we're over on the Hobbs Firm map, if you're wondering. So this is really cool. Now see how that actually looks like it should be the front, but it's not. So you got a big old work width there, 14 meters wide. And I mean, it's cutting all that grass pretty good. It's just that, yeah, like I said, you're going to need a windrower to pick this up, or perhaps that chrome Drake that I reviewed the other day would be great for this. And it has a good work speed too. Check that out, 25 kilometers an hour. Let's take a look from inside the cab. Get rid of my toolbox up there. So yeah, we got a pretty good view, field of view here. There's not too much tractor in the way for harvester. It's all window pretty much. Very, very cool. I like this mod. So we will stop right there and we will head over and test the ground modification roller. And I have him set up right here. You can see it on the back of my JCB Fast Track. I'll bring up my toolbar and we'll go over a few things. So V will lower down the wheel basically. The X button is if you want to remove the grass or not. The Y button is going to allow you to choose from the different ground types. Now, like I said, how many ground types did I say that was? 18 ground types. So you can see there by the Y it says original ground. So if you mess up, you can turn it back to what it was. So original ground, cultivated ground, plowed ground, sowed wide, grass field, asphalt, sand, concrete, pine needles, grass, gravel, leaves, rock, mud, plates, dirt, meadow, lawn, and back again. So that's the original ground. We'll just bypass that and I will show you how this works. Actually, I want to put it on asphalt because I think that's what that is, and I want to try to match it. I thought this was a fantastic mod when I bumped into this today after testing it. Like, you can widen your parking lots, you can make your fields bigger, like it's all in one basically. So very, very cool. There's the asphalt there. So I'm going to lower this down. I'm going to keep it on remove grass. Actually, I have to press that to remove the grass, X button, and we're going to go. So, okay, that is a little bit different of a texture, so it must be the concrete. So let's change that to concrete. So yeah, that's why I brought it over here, so we can basically match it to that. Isn't that the same? It looks the same. Jeez, we're on quite an incline there. Yeah, concrete, that should be it. Concrete, grass, gravel, yeah. Okay, let me go back here. There's the plates. Now what that is that stuff there. Let me just get on something flat here, guys. So like I said, you know what I mean by you can make your parking lots like bigger. You can change the textures of the fields. It's just like a paint roller basically. And you can put whatever you want down. So I'm actually going to get off that little bump there so I don't run into that problem again. Back up here. Put that down and let's go forward. See? There is the plates. That'll look cool. No, just like a paint roller. So very, very cool. I thought this thing was fantastic. Let's switch to the next one. We will go with dirt. Look at that. We will go with meadow, basically mowed grass, lawn. Hope you guys can see that properly. Original ground, that's to change it back. Like if you do that on the fields, it's going to put it back to grass. So it'll basically get rid of the fields. So you kind of watch that. You will have to match it up. This is cultivated ground. See that? Plowed ground, sowed, sowed wide. Look, I can go right up over the ground with that. Okay, I'm actually going to come around here. I should pick that up. And we'll go to the next one, grass field. Asphalt, sand. Fantastic little mod, man. You could have a fun time just with this. You could totally rearrange your maps. Concrete, which I think that is up there. Pine needles. Check it out. Let's get a real close look at that. Yeah, that looks like pine needles. Grass. Where? How come I didn't see the leaves yet? Gravel. Leaves. Look at that. Just like in the forest. Rock. Let's continue on with the rock as soon as I get turned around here. So yeah, I thought that was very, very neat. Look at the checkerboard effect. Lower that down again. Look at that. Okay, on to the mud. We got some mud. And back to plates again. So you get the gist of it. I mean, you can do this all up just like that. I was very impressed with this mod. I said everybody's gonna love that because it's almost one of the mods I pass over because it's just basically a silage roller, but it's not. It's far from it. This is basically a paintbrush for textures. So I mean, you can do all kinds of stuff with this, guys. And like I said, you can go pretty much everywhere. Let's go right out onto the field here. There you go. You can totally get rid of your fields. Very cool. Okay, so I will wrap this up right here. Just jump on out, take flight, and there you have it. That was my double mod review down in the books. The Claas Jaguar 1400 Grass Harvester version 2.0.0.1 and the Lizard Ground Modification Roller version 1.0.0.5. Guys, I really hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, maybe you can leave a like on your way out. And if you'd like to become a patron and help support the channel, donations are always helpful so I can keep making quality videos on a daily basis. And it would really help out, as well as be very much appreciated. And for the new guys, go ahead and click on Nick right there in the middle of the screen if you'd like, and I will bring you new mod reviews every second day and Let's Plays every other day. So guys, until next time, take care, and I will see you all in the next one.